Hi guys, Rich from AOS Smart. Slightly a little bit different to our normal smart home videos this. I don't know whether you are or aren't aware, but this week is mental health week. So I've actually been planning this video in my head for a little while, and the reason behind that is, although things for us at the minute are going great, that has not always been the case, especially last year. Now I'm at the back end of it, I can talk about it, but some of you may watch what I did last year, and obviously I put myself under a lot of pressure. When I say a lot of pressure, I mean an awful lot of pressure. And again, that's normal because that kind of happens within business. So I know a lot of people follow us online and are inspired by the things we do and how we do it and how we've done it and how we've done it so fast. Again, that's not always a great thing. And I think because of the online following and stuff that we've got, and I know people look up to us, and I know the whole mental health thing, although it's become a lot more open, it's still quite stigmatized. So I actually wanted to do a very different video and actually use our platform to just kind of open up a little bit on how normal it is. Now, whether that is just a bad week, or you're down for a bad couple of months at a time, whether you've done it to yourself or whether there has been external pressures or people or things that have done that to you, I just wanted to use this video, just tell people that whether you're not going through quite a great time right now, that things will get better. And I suppose the reason I can tell you that, I can tell you that now with a smile on my face, is because 6 months ago, probably a little bit more, 6 to 9 months ago, I wasn't in such a great place up here. Now, despite what it may have looked like on social media, on how great everything was going and how everything, the business was thriving and booming, it was, and it absolutely was. But the problem is what we did last year, things went like that really quick. Now, not always are you set up here ready for that so quick. And well, I'm quite lucky in general in that I have quite a very strong mindset and also very thick skin. So there probably is one quote, and for those who follow in my personal social medias will know I love a good quote. But there's one that kind of really sticks with me in my head all the time, and that is 6 months from now, you can be in a completely different space. Mentally, spiritually, and financially, keep working and keep believing in yourself. So I suppose what I mean from that is, if you, like I was, stuck in a little bit of a rut, things are beating down on top of you, just keep pushing. Keep pushing, because things will always come together, and they do. And although things may possibly not seem like that right now, they do always come together. What I would say for anybody that is maybe not feeling great at the moment, feeling those pressures, feeling like they're alone, feeling like business is struggling, and although things might be coming in thick and fast, there are other elements such as people not paying invoices on time, which can add tremendous pressure, well, a lot of pressure, especially when you've got staff and staff's wages and staff's children that rely on you, a lot of pressure. So I would say probably the thing that helped us massively last year, well, coming into this year, was bringing on additional help. Now, don't be afraid to ask for help. We had to, Noel took, I can't begin to thank Noel enough for what he did for me last year, to be fair, because Noel could see the pressure I was under, and he said, mate, what can I do to help you? Where can I take more pressure off you? So I actually learned to let go, and it's hard as a business owner to let things go and trust that things are done right. Likewise on our design team, Danny, and the things Danny took off me in dealing with clients and stuff for us as well. Major help, because obviously I focus a lot of my time on the training academy now. And then the boys on site, leave it for me to be able to trust them to do things. Obviously AOS Smart is my absolute baby, and I want everything to be perfect. But luckily I've got a great team around me who help us get everything done and get it done well. So yeah, thanks to the team, because my team will tell you, although things look rosy, last year was far from rosy, very, very hard. But again, they all stuck by me, trusted the process, and we're at where we're at now, and it all seems an absolute distant memory. I'm gonna wind this one up because I didn't mean it to be a long video, but I just wanted to tell people that follow us that maybe ain't feeling great, it will get better, things will get better, keep believing in yourself, and if anybody ever needs to, my DMs are always open. Like, even if you think, why is Rich from AOS Smart gonna care that I'm having a shit week? I care, I would care. I would like to think that if, one of our followers wanted a great place that they felt like they could, and if I could change that. I mean, I never profess to know everything. I have had lots of experience and lots of horrific business experiences that I can maybe help people through or talk people through. Or again, if you don't want to talk to me, there are some numbers which Rob is going to put on the comments on the screen in the description. Click those, speak to somebody, reach out to somebody in family, reach out to me, and more importantly, let somebody help you get through it. So a couple of stats that I'm just going to finish off with, which is especially why we're doing this video, because the majority of our followers, apart from obviously clients, are tradesmen. A lot of tradesmen watch our content. A lot of people that come on our training academy watch our content. So 70% of tradesmen and women say that they experience on a daily basis issues with mental health. So whether that be anxiety, they're anxiety, depressed, they're experiencing issues. I mean, that number is huge, but that shows you it's a lot more normal than you think. 79% of workers feel that their job has adversely affected their mental health. 79%. So I suppose from that one, if you don't like the job you're in, quit it, because it's obviously not worth your mental health. This one, and this is the one, and I mean, we have quite an open thing at Smart, and I know it's really cliche, but yeah, we're quite a tight-knit bunch, get on more. Work isn't really like work at Smart, we're more like mates, and if people have issues, I like to think people could talk to me or could talk to each other about issues. But 52% of tradesmen and women feel that they couldn't talk about mental health or the mental health issues with a partner. Now, I'm lucky that I've got a very, very supportive other half. Obviously, she's supported me throughout the business and everything, so she kind of knows the ins and outs of everything. But what I would probably say is even last year myself, I was beholden to that statistic, in that probably even my other half wasn't aware that I was in quite a bad headspace. She obviously does now, and we can talk about these things now. But yeah, talk to somebody, and as I said before, don't want to talk to your partner, drop me a message on Instagram or fire an email into the office. If you don't want to email the office with your telephone number, and I'll pick the phone up and I'll phone you. Rich at AOS-group.co.uk. You can have my email. Email me and I will phone you. 45% of tradesmen and women do not feel there is enough awareness of mental health within the industry, which is why, being in the spotlight we are within our industry, I kind of wanted to make a little bit of a change on that and do this video, because I have been there personally, and yeah, it's normal. Even Rich from Out of Smart has had weeks where he doesn't feel great, and I still don't have weeks where I have days and weeks where I don't feel great now. But it's just normal. So yeah, I mean, I didn't want this video to come across as patronizing or arrogant or anything along those lines, because it 100% isn't. We just wanted to use this week to raise a little bit of awareness on how stress and pressure and putting yourself under pressure to do things, and things maybe feeling sometimes like you're fighting a battle up against hill, and I always say it feels like we're running up a hill with shit being thrown at us everywhere, but it does, and we're on fire. There's been some crazy weeks here, and again, clients not paying the bills make it worse. Yeah, that would be the biggest problem. But again, yeah, even we don't get bills paid from time to time, which adds stress and pressure on. But unfortunately, it's not right. But being a tradesman in industry, it happens. So yeah, if you're directly having issues now, reach out and speak to somebody and analyze why you're having the issues and what you can do to help it. For me, it was bringing additional team members in to do more roles. Again, Noel, bringing Georgia in the PA, she helped me massively, taking the stress and pressure off me from there. And using a software, obviously we use SimPro, just to get the things out of my head and into a software. So rather than thinking, bloody hell, who owes me money? I go on SimPro and I know exactly who owes me money. And then other team members can chase that. So yeah, a few little tips if you like there. But again, Rob's gonna put some numbers in the comments and description. I just wanted to use our platform to raise a little bit of awareness. And if anybody doesn't want to ring those numbers, for whatever reason, you're more than welcome to ring mine. So, I'm hoping everyone's good. As I said before, 6 months from now, you can be in a completely different headspace, spiritually, mentally, and financially. Keep working, keep pushing, and keep believing in yourself.